I know if these were up in New Jersey, they'd probably do really well.
Which is why one of the reasons we're thinking of moving down here.
Sometimes you just want a place to stop with hookups. I think it's a great idea. A couple of our subscribers, a few friends have been to them.
Yep. In New Jersey, that would probably be $150 a night, but
probably. Hey everyone, Izzy and MJ from Endless RVing with another campground review. Now we did one similar to this back in Florida. We'll link it up above. That was in Auburndale, Florida, but now we are in Tennessee, specifically Bulls Gap, Tennessee, very close to Greenville, Tennessee, just off of I-81 South. This is a relatively new type of campground for many people that haven't seen it, but we're going to give you our perfect campground review, go over it, show you everything it has, everything it doesn't have, and ultimately, what do we think about it?
as we always say, a lot of you have been unsubscribed, guys, so just take a quick second, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. So where are we exactly? We are at the Loves. It's number 787. So the Loves RV truck stop, but RV travel stop actually is what it's called. So now a lot of the Loves are starting to open up these RV spots just as like a quick stop overnight or a couple nights if you need.
And what's nice about them, they're usually located right off the highway. So that is the big thing. They're convenient. They don't have a lot of the amenities that most campgrounds have, but they also have a lot of amenities that campgrounds don't have, if that makes sense. It'll make more sense as you watch this video.
As we get into this. So let's get right into the must-haves. If you're new, we break these campground reviews into different must-haves, like-to-haves, deal breakers, all that kind of good stuff. So must-have, the first one is location. Guys, you cannot get a better location than this. It is literally right off I-81, which you can see probably behind us.
Shoulder here.
Yeah, so you get right off the highway, it's right here. So if you're driving, you need a place to stop overnight, this is the way to do it. Next one is site sizes and getting in and out. Now, getting in and out is super easy, guys. You have to remember, there are tons of trucks coming in and out of this stop all day long. So an RV is plenty of space for you. You pull right in, all the spots are numbered. It's easy to just flip around, reverse right in. So let's show you what the site looks like so you can see. Plenty of space for Nellie here. Each site is gonna have its own pedestal. This one is not. We'll get to this in a little bit, but this is just electric. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Now, you'll see we're in site 7, but we're actually hooked up to site number 8 because something was going on with number 7 and they just let us use number 8. There is no water dump station. We'll get to that. You can see our slides are out. There's plenty of space for that here. So you've got really, a lot of room to spread your wings.
Let's talk about Wi-Fi, cell signal, both very important for us and for a lot of RVers out there. So they do have Wi-Fi that's included when you purchase a spot here or rent a spot. We'll talk about the price at the end of this video. Now the Wi-Fi, not very good, especially if you're paying for it. We got about 4.83 down, 5.14 up on the Love RV Stop Wi-Fi, their specific network. Now we have AT&T are on board. If you've watched our videos, we talked many times about our setup. Our latest video, we'll link it above if you're interested in getting speeds like this, guys. Our latest on here, 4 bars on AT&T, 112 down, almost 50 up. So very, very good speeds. Again, that is not with our directional antenna. That is with our just omnidirectional permanently mounted antenna. So we are having no problem streaming here. Next must have level sites, and the only reason why we say this is because we have been to campgrounds that we just could not level. They were that off. There's no issue. Asphalt, when we pulled in, it's about 3.5 off in the front. Of course, you want for drainage about 1.5 to the driver's side, but that's well within the specs of leveling, so that's no issue.
And then the next must have, because a lot of you are traveling with your dogs, is allow pets. Yes, almost every person here, I think, has a dog, and you'll see a lot of the truckers that come here too. We met yesterday a trucker that had 2 puppies with him that was adorable. So they welcome pets.
We got a great night's sleep here last night. Even with the background noise, it's just so much better when you can get a good night's sleep. We do want to thank the sponsor of this video is RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding. RVmattress.com by Brooklyn Bedding makes RV specific mattresses, and we had one of their mattresses, specifically the Dream Foam, for over 2 years. We absolutely love it.
I sleep way better on the RV. I always get a good night's sleep on the RV. They also have products for your home. They have mattresses, weighted blankets, cooling pillows, sheets, all different types of products. What's great, guys, is they have a 120-night sleep trial. Take a few months and see, is this mattress really for you? You can also, if you're a full-time RVer, you can get that mattress delivered right to your door at your campground.
They're based in the USA, and they have many different types of RV-specific mattresses. So if you like a memory foam like we have, if you want coils, if you want a hybrid of both coil and memory foam, they have something for you. And what's even better, since you watch our channel, if you go to rvmattress.com/endless and use the discount code
Endless,
you'll get 25% off of your purchase. That's $1.25, guys. What's awesome is that hundreds and hundreds of our subscribers have bought these mattresses. They absolutely love them, and they're huge supporters of not only our channel, but many RV YouTube channels, which just allows us to bring you great content. So if you want more information, if you're tired of getting a crappy night's sleep, we're gonna put all their information down below.
And let's move into the like to haves now. So for like to haves, the first one is full hookups. We don't need full hookups. We like full hookups. Now, when we stayed at the Loves in Florida, we did have full hookups. So they will vary. They're not going to be exactly the same. This one does not have full hookups. We have electric here, but they do have a dump station, which we will be partaking in tomorrow before we depart. And so come with your water in your tank already, guys, because you're not going to have that.
The next thing is going to be space and overhang. There's plenty of space, as MJ mentioned before. This is a truck stop, so everything is bigger. Overhang, you can see behind us. Other than that, Love's big giant sign, which I was wondering there's a ladder there. Who climbs up to that?
Put in the comments below, would you climb that ladder up to fix something at the top of that sign?
But what I do like is the $2.93 per gallon, because when we left New Jersey, it was $3.55 a gallon.
Right.
So $2.93 is definitely more attractive.
Would you climb up there?
If they paid me enough.
I was going to say,
with a
for
harness
money.
on. If you have a harness, what's the big deal? You
Harness,
fall,
yeah.
you just, you float a little bit.
The next like to have is a dog park. So here you go. The one in Auburndale, Florida had a dog park as well. I think a lot of them do, because once again, you have a lot of truckers and transient people coming in here that have dogs. So this is great. It is fully enclosed. They have 2 garbage cans with bags. They actually have benches so you can sit and just let your dogs romp and play around. This is awesome. I'm not going to go out and say every Loves has a dog park, because I don't know that, but I know a lot of them do. Now, let's break down the bonuses for you. There's a lot. So we mentioned a couple already. The dog park is definitely a bonus. You're going to have a huge store inside. So guys, anything you need, there's tons of food in there. There's actually an Arby's connected to the store. In the store, you're going to find, like I said, anything you need in terms of food or supplies or things like that. They have full showers in there. You do have to make a reservation for the showers, just so you know. It is $18 for a shower. Just keep that in mind, and you just kind of sign up, the day of. And there's going to be laundry in there as well.
Also, they have being that it is a truck stop, they have service. So oil changes, tires. Inside, they have a whole bunch of equipment, wipers, and I actually have to get wiper fluid, so I'll be picking up some up there. And just
propane.
Yeah, propane, which we filled up. Just a lot of conveniences. We're also about 11 miles from downtown Greenville. So we're gonna actually go explore a little bit later. I'm sure there's gonna be a Walmart close by and other big box stores. Everything's conveniently located.
And also right across the street, you have a Dollar General, literally right across the street. So you can go pick up anything there that they may not have inside. Now, along with the good, we always like to tell you things that we may not have been thrilled about either. So deal breakers. So number 1 is breed restrictions. No, they had pitties. That trucker we saw yesterday had a little pit bull puppy. We're seeing a lot of different breeds here. The next one is bad reviews. They have a 4.3 Google rating, so it's pretty good. Of course, there'll be some bad ones, but that's a pretty good rating.
Next on the deal breaker is going to be landscaping. Now, there's not much landscaping here, but whatever is landscape, the grass, the gravel where we're at now, everything is cut. There's no overgrowth, so you would expect that from the Loves. They're usually pretty well maintained, and everything inside is clean. So like the bathrooms are clean, the showers are clean, the store is orderly, everybody's super helpful. Now let's talk about safety of the area. Now, it does feel relatively safe here. Bright lights, a lot of security cameras, a lot of activity. Now, you are at a truck stop. There's a lot of transient traffic that comes through here. So I would lock stuff up. I would imagine they probably get some thefts here. I don't know that, but it is a truck stop, so just keep that in mind.
The next two have to deal with the people. So a lot of times we'll talk about the type of campers. Were people kind? We really haven't seen many people that have been camping here.
The people that have been here have not set up their whole tent, grills, and just beach chairs.
This is not the place for that.
They haven't done it.
Right. And then the next one is the workers. Now, guys, I gotta tell you, coming from New Jersey, when you get an attitude with a side of worse attitude, usually, we come here, we're in shock, we look at each other. Really, I'm not just saying this. We had to get propane. The kid comes out and, hey, how are you? Southern accent.
Apologize for taking, so you hit a call button.
Right.
And we're waiting, I was waiting probably maybe 6-7 minutes. And like you said, he came out and he apologized for being late.
Right.
You don't get that by us. You get like, you're bothering me right now.
Right, and how are you? Where you're traveling from? Just making nice conversations. So sweet. Then we had another worker over here. We're looking at the electrical box, and he was helping us. And oh my God, one person was nicer than the next. Inside, super helpful. We seem to find a lot in this area, which is why we're thinking of one of the reasons we're thinking of moving down here. Everybody's super nice. So how much does it cost if you want to stay here?
So now we know this, at least when we were in Auburndale, depending on when you book the site, the prices change. So when we were in Auburndale, it was like 35 bucks a night. That was for full hookups. This got booked a little closer to the date of arrival. So for this site, with electric, $42.50 a night. That does not include tax, of course, but $42.50 a night. Is that super cheap? No, it's not super cheap. There's definitely cheaper places, I'm sure, but it's super convenient. If you just want to pull in for the night, walking distance from the highway, get your fuel, get anything you need, this is a perfect opportunity.
Right. We should also just mention too, there is a campground very close to this one.
About a mile and a half up the road.
Yeah.
They're $55 a night for full hookups. I actually went up there just kind of look around. It's decent. It's nothing crazy, but yeah, they're just right up the road. So in the comments below, let us know, have you been to an Love's RV hookup, Love's RV stop? I know a couple of our subscribers, a few friends have been to them.
Yep.
I think they're going to keep growing. I think it's a great idea, depending on the area, because I know if these were up in New Jersey, they'd probably do really well because there's not a lot of campgrounds, and it's just sometimes you just want a place to stop with hookups. I think it's a great idea.
In New Jersey, that would probably be $150 a night, but
probably. This is actually like Liberty Harbor, which is basically a parking lot at $170 a night.
Right.
If you like videos like this, guys, to the left of us, we'll put our RV campground reviews playlist, we'll put our RV vlogs playlist, and for myself and MJ, to Journey of a Lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.